Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 1 of another new Let's Play. Now, I can tell you right off the bat that I expect this Let's Play in the first run here, meaning the first batch of videos that I record in a row, is going to go long, probably at least 30 episodes, if I can forecast it with any kind of accuracy. But this is a game that's a bit of a throwback, and a throwback for me especially, because it's been about 10 years, I think, since I've actually played it. I've played it in co-op over the years. Here and there, I've sunk few hundred hours into this game, but like I said, it's been about 10 years since my last run with it, which was a co-op adventure. We didn't finish the game, but we, did a nice chunk of it. But this is a game that is a sort of Diablo-style looter. Tons of character customization, tons of quests, tons of loot. Just all around a very, very fun time. And we're going to be playing and starting some Let's Play Sacred 2 Gold Edition. And I should mention that the experience I do have with this game is on the Xbox 360 console. So I never actually played the PC version, which means I missed an entire expansion, plus all sorts of other features that were only available on the PC version. So gonna hit play and let's get right into it and see what comes. I'm excited though. I am excited. As Carol. NVIDIA. All right. Here we are. These are some characters that I just made messing around off screen. But yeah, we're going to get into it. We're at 1080p, maxed out everything. Gameplay. Min zoom, let's turn down all the way. Yeah. You can check out what's listed here. We don't have auto equip on. Gore is on. There's a lot of cool sound options. Volume ratio 2D to 3D. Very cool. And we're just going to get into it here and click single player game. So we're going to delete this character who's level 2. There we go. And we start with a fresh slate. And if you don't know this game, there are 7 characters that represent 7 different classes. We can go through them. We've got the High Elf.
My studies of magic were long and arduous. Still, they were not in vain. Due to my heritage, I've been given access to the most secret archives of Thylicium, and thus I was able to perfect my abilities and my knowledge of the arcane sciences. Now, after all these years of studying, I must prove that my education was fruitful. Oncaria awaits.
Alright, so their orientation is magic, aspect, errant pyromancer, mystic stormite, delphic arcania. Then we've got the seraphim.
I am one of the seraphim, the ethereal beings who have been watching over the fate of the world since the beginning of time. United as sisters under the watchful eye of Sophia, we were committed to our duty and proud to serve. Yet the Creator has left this world. Thus, we are patiently waiting for the day when he will finally return, the day when our duty will be fulfilled.
And they are oriented with close combat / magic, so they're like a melee / magic class. This was purely magic. Then we have close and range combat. Temple Guardian.
Me and my brethren have existed in Ankaria since the beginning of time, brought into being by the creator of this world, animated through his energy. Our bodies may consist of lifeless materials, but my spirit is alive. Few of us have survived the Great War. We may have lost our ways, and our task may seem to be unaccomplishable, but I shall not rest until I have fulfilled my destiny.
Okay, then we've got the Dragon Mage, which is a male type of magic, but different from the High Elf. They use dragon magic and stuff like that.
The magic that runs through my veins is not from this world. I'm one of the chosen. One of those who are granted the right to study the magic of the dragons. Only the best will earn the right to learn the most secret mysteries of these creatures, and rightfully call themselves Dragon Mage. This is my goal, and I'll give everything for it.
Very cool. Then we've got, I apologize for the noise in the background, the Shadow Warrior, who's oriented in close combat.
Once I was a soldier. I proved myself in many battles. I never failed, and I never avoided a fight. My enemies feared me, and I was respected long after I was gone. But I was betrayed. An unnatural force robbed me of my final dues, the peace I had earned, and brought my body back into this world. This is how I was damned to continue my existence as a creature of the shadows. And so, I set out on my way in faith and honor, hoping that one day my path might lead me to eternal peace.
Very cool. Then we've got an Inquisitor who's close combat, dark magic.
I am an Inquisitor, one of the High Priests of the High Elves. Vested with all of the privileges of my rank, I pursue my own goals, independently and freely. The affairs of the lower beings of this world do not concern me. Let them call me evil. May they wail and curse me. They are lacking the mind to understand the true principles of my existence, the unrestricted exercise of the power I am entitled to for the higher good of the Inquisition.
You may notice that some gods are graying out with different classes and characters, as well as the Campaign of Light or the Campaign of Shadows. So this character is evil, so we can only do the Campaign of Shadows if we choose an Inquisitor. Finally, we've got a Dryad, a ranged fighter with magic.
Once, the forests were my home. I believed that I was under the protection of nature, and that I would live forever, far away from the quarrels of this world. Still, I had to realize that this was an illusion. Thus, I decided to leave the forests and to take my stand on the stage of fate in this world. Wherever my journeys may take me, I shall not lose track of my ambitions.
So, 7 very cool and distinct and different classes. I'm kind of leaning toward Dragon Mage. I played a Seraphim all the time when I used to play it.
The magic that runs through my veins is not from this world. I'm one of the chosen. One of those who are granted the right to study the magic of the dragons. Only the best will earn the right to learn the most secret mysteries of these creatures, and rightfully call themselves Dragon Mage. This is my goal, and I'll give everything for it.
I would like Dragon Magic, Elemental Magic. I wish we could preview those magic types before choosing a character and see what they entail. I kind of like Inquisitor, but I don't want to do an evil campaign. Ranged fight and magic is interesting. I kind of want to use swords and stuff though, but I don't want to be a seraphim again. Let's go ahead and be a Dryad. Ranged fight, so we can use a bow and stuff, and also some magic.
Once, the forests were my home.
So I want to do the campaign of light.
The path is defined by the virtues of justice, truth, and honor. This is the life of those strong of heart and lawful of mind, a life of fighting for all that is good during even the darkest of times.
So there you have it. Here are the gods we can choose. Each one grants a unique divine gift, which is an ability that you can use. This is Lumen, is the god of light. He makes all things visible. He's a healer and knows what has been and what will be, and grants Dazzle. Divine lightning blinds all those who are near. Dazed by its glistening light, they are briefly unable to move. The effect is even more severe against some powers of evil. They will combust instantly and burn in the cleansing light of Lumen. Testa is the god of science. He is the spirit who brings life to dead and mechanical things. Grants Will-O-Wisp. Several Will-O-Wisps appear out of nowhere. Animated by Testa's spirit, they assist the hero by healing his wounds and absorbing incoming damage. Then we have Forens, is the goddess of philosophy and wisdom. Grants inspiration. Foren's divine wisdom fills the hero with inspiration and insight. For a brief period, all damage taken will be reflected back to the attacker, who consequently harms himself. Kuan is the god of war. He protects the soldiers and grants them the determination necessary to persist in battle. Grants Kuan's breath. All creatures on the battlefield feel Kuan's breath. Their recklessness causes them to kill everything in their path, friend or foe. There will be no distinction. They will all be annihilated. Then we have Kybele. Kybele is the goddess of, Kybele is the goddess of nature. She is the patron of fertility and life, of flora and fauna. Grants infusion. Kybele's healing hand blesses all allied creatures. Their wounds disappear, their pain vanishes. For a brief period, their souls are strengthened by Kybele's divine blessing, so that all attacks against them fail. And then there's the evil god, Care. Care is the goddess of evil. She is the destroyer and the guardian of darkness. Grants Sakara. From depths of the dimensions, Care conjures a demon which will assist the caster in his fight for evil until it's either destroyed or succeeds in casting off its magic shackles, thus breaking free from the conjurer's control. So I think in good Dryad fashion, we're going to pick Kybele and get infusion. So our wounds will get healed, our pain will vanish, and for a brief period, all attacks against us fail. Difficulty, we could start with bronze or silver. Basically, there's more difficulties after this that you unlock throughout the game and subsequent playthroughs that increase the betterment of the loot and let you take your character to higher and higher levels. I'm just going to start on silver. Experienced players of action role-playing games who are looking for a challenge right from the start. Beginners should probably make their first steps in bronze. And then we have game modes. Expert touch. If activated, combat arts regenerate faster but draw their energy from all aspects. This mode is especially useful for characters who focus on a single aspect. I'm going to turn that off because I'm going to focus on all different aspects. And hardcore, if your character dies in this mode, he or she will no longer be playable. We're not going to turn that on. So now let's put in a new name for the Dryad. How about Elizabeth? Skin color we can play around with. be something like that. Our carrier imp, which I don't remember from the Xbox 360 version. Go ahead and make something like that. And this, I don't know what this changes. But in any event, is it his horns? No. Okay. Hair color on our main character. We'll go with something like that. We can get into pink hair. Hairstyle. Go with the afro. I think we'll go with that. Little ponytail in the back. She's looking cute. I think we are good to go. So let's click start game and see what happens. I don't know about that skin color actually. Can we get a more bluish tone? I am colorblind. I don't want her too green skinned. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and start the game. And see what we get into here.
The lands of Encaria have flowed with T energy since time immemorial. This mysterious power is the root of all life, the source of all magic, the origin of all thought. Eons passed, and the Seraphim continued to watch over the fate of the world. In their wisdom, the Seraphim chose to share their knowledge, bestowing magical secrets of the energy upon the favored High Elves. But power breeds fear, anger, and jealousy. The perilous energy became the center of all disputes. Finally, a terrible war raged through Encaria, erasing all order in its wake. An even more advanced High Elven civilization arose from the ashes of the dead, deriving their power from abusing T energy. The beautiful cities and the people are threatened by the T energy that has escaped its confines. Hideous mutated creatures now rampage through the lands, destroying everything in their path. Encaria needs fortitude and a strength of will to determine its future. Will you strive to prevent the world from plunging into chaos? Or will you hurl Encaria into the fiery abyss?
And that is the difference between the two campaigns.
Once again, thank you for your willingness to accompany me. Our mission is as dangerous as it is important. The fate of the world must no longer rest in the hands of... What are those guardsmen doing there?
Is that the same skin color we picked for our character? I don't know. But, alright. Okay, so collect item. We click the item, tower shield. I guess that's all that was here. But if we hit Q, we can collect everything in the area. Complete quest would be clicking here.
How is that possible? My magic, it deserted me. Now it is up to you to see our plans through. I will not be able to help you anymore. You need to uncover what's behind the threat to our world. Go to the High Elves and win their trust. Not all of them are bad. Our people's destiny lies in your hands. Do not fail them, as I did.
Done. Direction to the next step of the main quest is our compass there. I can adjust the camera a bit. Get a nice overarching view. One gold. Looks like there's nothing down here. So let's check the other side. Nothing. Alright. I'm controlling with WASD. And the camera controls with the middle mouse button. Okay, open chest, left mouse button. Open inventory. We got a bunch of stuff. Open here. Right click to memorize a rune. Right click to equip an item. So we've got a bamboo pipe. That does 23 to 30. It's better than our teak light bow. So we'll go ahead and equip it with a right click. We've got a simple headgear, level 1, armor 4, regeneration penalty 1%, heavy boots, regen penalty 2.5%, 3 armor. So we'll get into all the systems eventually. There's a lot to go around here. We've got ravaged impact, sinister predator. Those are runes we have. You can see what our weapons do. Our attack, defense, our attack speed, our total damage, what the combat art does, spell intensity, spell resistance, the execution speed, and the damage. And our combat art is Twisted Torment, which we'll get to that. Our armor level. There are mounts in the game. These are all the equipment slots. There's 2 amulet slots, a shrunken head, along with helmet, arms, shoulders, 3 ring slots, boots, legs, waist, and chest. So, alright, let's go ahead and exit out of that. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead in the tutorial and open the character screen. Shows our last opponent here. Skills. These are all the skills in the game. We do not possess all of these skills. Like, we won't possess probably Constitution and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. These are our attributes up here. Strength. We'll get into the attributes as well when we can put some points into them. As well as the skills. Let's go ahead and open the combat art screen. These are our combat arts: Capricious Hunter, Kabbalistic Voodoo. So there is Twisted Torment, Nature Weaver, and combos, which we can go ahead and make. So right now we only have Twisted Torment, but if I press I... Oh, I guess you can't. You have to use the inventories here. If I right-click Ravaged Impact... where is it? There's Viperish Disease. And Ravaged Impact is right there. Let's go ahead and right click the Sinister Predator. So this gives a +1 to the skill and a 3% chance to poison with the skill, +1 Ravaged Impact and a 3% chance to poison. So now it unlocks these skills. So Ravaged Impact, level 1, a devastating attack with the equipped ranged or close combat weapon. Takes 5.4 seconds cooldown. It does 46 to 59, 1 projectile, and it'll show you what the next level will do. Regen time goes up, but the damage goes up, and so on and so forth. Then we've got Sinister Predator buff. While active, Sinister Predator increases ranged attack speed and chance to hit with ranged weapons. It also adds a chance that opponents will drop shrunken heads. But it adds 40% or 400%. It looks like 40% to the regen time of all combat arts. The damage bonus is 29, or no, the damage is still 29 to 37, but speed goes up 15% and range attack value goes up 25%. So that is a buff. And then we've got Kabbalistic Voodoo. Twisted Torment damages and slows the target for a brief period, increases the chance for victims to drop shrunken heads when they die of Twisted Torment. Damage is 5 to 5 for 5 seconds. Damage frequency is 0.8 per second. And their movement speed goes down 17%. So, in order to equip one of these, we can go ahead and drag and drop here. So I think a right click will activate it. There's our Divine Gift. We can cast that over here. I don't know what all these slots are for. I guess we'll learn that. The UI is much different than the Xbox 360 version. So that's skills. And then if we go for every certain amount of distributed skill points in the trees, you get a modification point. And the modification screen has various moderators: perforate, chance to cause open wounds, damage over time, or envenom. Some of the damage will be converted into poison damage, and you have these modifications that you can make to each skill. So that is very cool as well. Let's see. Actually, let's put the buff on. Can I not use it? Wonder why I cannot put that on. Oh. Oh, so it's a passive that we keep on. I see. They go down here. Okay, and then we've got Twisted Torment. This goes... We could put it here. No, we can't. I just used Divine Gift. I did not mean to. So our Ravaged Impact goes here. Our buffs go over there. And we're ready to roll. So let's see if we can use our right click. There it is. That was our Ravaged Impact. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I don't think there's anything over here. Nothing back here. There are secrets all over the place in this game. Secret dungeons, secret items. I never played as a Dryad and never had this start, so it's a bit different for me. We can also click to move, I think. There we go. Yeah, click to move. Here's a chest with 1 gold. I can press Alt and see what's all around me. There's nothing. So let's come back out here. Open the gate and continue. See, she's using the blowpipe. Look around. Oh, found a secret item right there. A ritual staff. An item just popped out of the ground from a hidden location. Alright, let's continue. Looks like we have to go through the water here. Nice kill. Let's get a sort of... maybe this angle. Of course, I take my time in RPGs and stuff, so we're going to take our time in this game. There's a hit. Nice. Can really feel that upgraded attack speed. A shrunken animal head. I right clicked and it did a... I'm just holding the mouse button. There we have our first level. Let's come through here. Is there something up here? Oh. Unadorned something. There's a bit of a momentum system that takes a little getting used to. And I'm still not sure about the camera I'm going to use. Okay, we can go across here. But I kind of want to keep going down on the beach. Check up here quickly. Can I go down this way? No. So it is an older game, so some things are going to be a little bit wonky compared to what we're used to in modern games, but Just adds to the charm of things. Okay, so we have an ability point, an attribute point, and a skill point. So select a new skill. Oh, we actually get to pick our skills, but like magic stabs are out, dual wield is out, different types of magic. I don't know if they'll unlock later, probably, with some points into the, like some requirement points. At least 5 points in skills of this group before you may learn this skill. Alright, so they are all available to us. We just have to put a certain amount of points in to get access to those grayed out skills. So a new skill. Let's go through them. Concentration decreases the regeneration time of all combat arts. Also grants the ability to maintain up to 2 buffs simultaneously. Very nice. Capricious Hunter focus decreases the regen time for Capricious Hunter. Increases the maximum spell level without penalty. Enables the use of modifications for this aspect. Kabbalistic Voodoo lore increases damage, critical hit chance, and execution speed of the Kabbalistic Voodoo aspect. Enables modifications. Nature Weaver lore, same idea, but for Nature Weaver. We've got ranged weapons, improved wielding ranged weapons by increasing the chance to hit as well as attack speed. Grants the ability to use higher level weapons successfully. Sword weapons, chance to hit and attack speed, same idea. Pole arms. And tactics lore increases damage dealt by equipped weapons as well as the chance for critical hits. Enables the use of modifications for weapon-based combat arts. Shield lore, increased defense value of shields, grants the ability to use higher level shields. Spell resist, increases spell resist as well as the chance to evade critical hits. Combat reflexes, increases the chance to evade hostile weapon attacks and reduces the chance to sustain critical hits. Alchemy enhances the effect of all potions. The alchemist will be able to use special consumable items. Enhanced perception, increased chance to detect hiding places, traps, and stealth creatures. And divine devotion decreases the regen time of the divine gift and unlocks additional attributes of the artifacts. Interesting. So artifacts will have attributes to unlock. I really don't know what to get first. Of course, ranged weapons would be like a kind of a given. Let's open our combat arts. Kabbalistic Voodoo is Twisted Torment, which I don't know if I'm going to use so much right now. I'm using Sinister Predator and Ravaged Impact, so maybe we should get Capricious Hunter. Minus 9% regen time. We can go to spell level 3 without penalty. But this is going to create our character using these skills. So certain amounts of levels will get open for new skills, and then we'll select which skills we want in order to get the build for our character. Ancient Magic. Increases damage of non-weapon based combat arts and reduces opponent's spell resistance. Let's see. I like Enhanced Perception. Increases chance to detect hiding places, traps, and stealth characters. Detection chance 9%, chance to find valuables 1.9%. And at level 75, Perception Mastery, chance to detect secret compartments in chests and hiding places. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. And we can add points to this skill, is the idea. Okay, so we have that skill now. Let's go ahead and add a point to it. So it's at level 2. Our detection chance is 12%, and our chance to find valuables is 2.7%. Now we have an attribute point. Strength increases attack value as well as basic damage for all close range weapons except daggers and mage staffs. Stamina decreases the general regen time of combat arts. Vitality increases hit points and reduces their regeneration time, HP regens. Dexterity increases attack value slightly and defense value significantly, increases damage dealt by close combat and ranged weapons. Intelligence increases the chance that a spell hits the target with full force. Magic stabs and spells will additionally increase the damage output. And willpower increases resistance against magic spells and additional damage effects. Burn, poison, freeze, weaken. Alright, so... I guess we should go ahead and get a point of dexterity. We are now level 2. So let's go ahead and get into it. I am not going to min-max my character. I usually don't do that in RPGs. Because I like making more of like a weird type of character. A battery. That's for a temple guardian. But we will try to make a good character. See if we can take 3 of them at once. Nice. Very satisfying combat. Here we have another slot for another combat art. So here we can put Twisted Torment and select which one we want to have armed for our right mouse button. Nope, there's some hidden loot right there. It's a hoop. Sword weapons. I don't know what a hoop does. Whoop-de-whoop. Picked up 17 gold. We're just murdering Inquisition here. Ugh. Still gotta get used to the camera. Relic of the Antidote. Some loot, 7 gold, 6 gold. Light potion of the Mentor. We'll get into potions. Some skeletons over here. Doesn't seem to be anything else. So let's come across here. Wait a minute. We've been up here. Okay, so let's head down. But yeah, I find this a very cool game. It's one of my favorite type of Diablo type games. And it's got a ton of that character customization, which I love. Ancient bark. We'll look into our items as we progress here. I guess we can go up that way. Or we continue coming down here. Okay, we did come down this way. So I guess we have to turn in here. Maybe not. You can't go in the darker shade of water, I don't think. Right. So, that's out. Did we go down here? Up. Let's check our map. Oh. Mess with some map options there. How do we get off this beach and make headway inland? Nothing here. Oh, we've got the map marker, the compass. It's telling us to go across, but it's not exactly possible. Aha. Oh, I see something shining over there. We've got 11 gold. Okay, I guess we didn't come down this way. Is that another path for us to take? Was that the way we came on this island? I'm confused already. Golden Coast. All right, we are making progress. Picked up light recovery elixir and 1 gold. Can't get back there. And it is just so fun. Oh. To kill and loot in this game. I tried to see if there was strafing. There is not. It never gets old. So we're going to equip some of this loot. First episode is probably at an end. Ancient bark. We'll see what all this stuff does shortly. Finally. Magic rod of lumber. Man. And you get like different sun setting and stuff. I don't know if there's a day and night cycle. It would appear there is. And I don't know if we're getting into an area that's too hard for us. Level 2 snapper. And you just watch those numbers go up and it's very satisfying. If we press M2, look at this map. This map is enormous. I'm not seeing it. There we go. This is the entirety of the map. And I think it even extends up further, but I can't zoom out far enough. But as you can see, it'll paint the area that we explored. So that whole big area we explored is just this little bit here. There's question marks with our quest givers, main quests, which are the circles, I believe, and there's teleporters. It is very cool, guys. So I hope you'll join me for this journey, as we're going to have a lot of fun together. Leveling up Elizabeth and checking out all the tons of features that are in the game and stuff to check out. But right now, I want to go ahead and open the inventory. See what we've got. A teak light bow. An unadorned light bow is not very good. We've got hideous wrist guards. 2 armor. We can go ahead and put those on. And you can see they are equipped on our character. Shrunken elven head. Armor 4. Defense value +5. Relic of the antidote. We put those in armor, I think. Hoop is as sword weapons. I don't know what that's for. Battery for Temple Guardian. Ancient bark. +1. Right click to use. Oh, that's a skill thing. Opponent's chance to wound, weaken, burn, poison, freeze. -7.8%. We can't use that as it's for a Temple Guardian. Fiery Ember. A skill thing. So here's a shrunken head that does 3 armor, but Kabbalistic Voodoo focus +1. It's red because I think we don't have that skill, so it doesn't apply to us. More ancient barks. Let's go ahead and use them. And that would be it for right now. Ritual staff. Light recovery elixir, shrunken animal head. Oh, let's go ahead and put the animal head on. Let's see if that goes on her anywhere. Oh, it does right there. Look at that animal, that head, that shrunken head. That's awesome. Okay. Let's continue. Yeah, I hope you'll join me for this LP. Like I said, we're going to have a ton of fun. I'm going to go ahead and... How do I pause the game? P? Yes. See how long we've been playing. 55 minutes. And I hope I did just not lose it all. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to save and exit and say thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode 1. Much more to come, guys. We're going to be killing and looting and doing quests and progressing the story and all that good stuff for sure. So I hope you'll come back and join me for more. Thank you again for watching. Much love, peace, and joy, guys. Take care, and I hope to see you guys next time. So long.